Right. First video. Now, what this video is going to be about is black men and women not respecting themselves and not respecting our culture as African people and not respecting our own way of life. But before I get into that, I will be doing relationship values as well. And I'm just going to do this one first and then I'm going to move on to the relationship thing. It's not going to be a long video. Now, probably 2 or 3 minutes at best. Now, here's what I want to talk about today. The fact that the black woman is, no, the fact that the black man is made a joke these days. I just have to ask this question to all you men out there who are good brothers out there, who are doing the good works, who are out there trying their best to treat the female like she needs to be treated and all of that stuff. My thing is, what more can a woman ask for in a man? I mean, think about it. Ladies, think about this. You want a man that can treat you like you're worth something, right? That's what you say. You say you want a man to treat you like you're worth 1,000 diamonds or 1,000 gems. That's what you say, right? Hear me out. But some of you, not all of you, but some of you do not agree with the way things are. Why? Because you don't like a man that'll do everything for you. Because to you, that's a runover. To you, that's taking advantage of him and thinking he's just gonna roll over every time you say roll over like a dog. Let me just say this. When you spell dog backwards, what does that spell? God, right? Alright, I'm not here to get deep. I'm just pointing out something right now. I'm gonna do a series on getting deep another time. But this is something important. You have to understand that if the black man is God from a goddess, okay, then that means that you birthed him. He didn't birth you. Now, what's wrong with you raising the man to be a nice, intelligent man? I understand it's the man's job to raise these boys. I get it, I understand it, but let me tell you something. Not every man is in the household, and it ain't just because of what happened in the 60s or 70s or 80s or 90s for that matter, or the early 2000s for that matter. It's because she chose the wrong man to be with. Now, many brothers have said, ladies, why are you choosing these gangsters, these thugs, these punks? But you don't listen to us because you think that we're too smooth or we're too sweet or we're too this or we're too that or we're too, oh, he'll do whatever I tell him and this and then the third. Let me say you something. If my sister need my help or my niece need my help or my Sabine sisters and our Sabine family need my help, I'm going to help them. Period. Now, what's wrong with a man helping his woman? What? Oh, what? That's too what? A simp? That's a simp move? Okay, so a brother bring his girl flowers. A brother treating his woman like she's worth it. That's being a simp? Really? Listening to smooth R&B, that's being a simp? Like, really? See, you know what the problem is? You let people transform your minds into what you want, what they want it to be. This is why black men, real black men like me and others, are sick and tired of it. Because you're believing everything you see on TV, you believe everything you see around you, and you think that's what it is. No, that's not what it is. Let me ask you sisters this question. Do you see any Asian women trying to look like y'all? No. Do you see any German women trying to look like y'all? No. Do you see any other women trying to look like y'all? Maybe. But no. Because again, every woman that came from a different culture represents their culture. Now, you don't represent your culture, you represent other cultures. That's the problem. Because you don't see yourself as an African woman or African black woman. You see yourself, or Negro woman, you see yourself as a thought or Miss Shake That Booty, whatever you want to call it, and all the other stuff, but you don't see yourself as better than just that. And this is why good men, brothers, get mad because you are treating yourself less than. And you wonder why these less than brothers want less than women. Umar Johnson, who I got much respect for, and I quote said, "Black women, if you can't value yourself, how are you going to get a real man to value you?" Even Martin and Malcolm said the same thing. Even my master Dr. York said the same thing. Why should you value yourself lower than, sisters? This is why you are dating the wrong guys, because you value yourself less than. And the less than brothers say, yo, I like that. She got a fatty. I want to holler at her. Yo, mom, come here. You see my Benz? You see my Lexus? You see my Acura, my GMC? He trying to impress you with money and things that your dad should have taught you what type of man to look out for. Because let's be honest, ladies, had you had an uncle or a father or a boy cousin who protected you and told you, and from when you were young to now, you'll know what to look out for. Because some men, I'm not saying all, but some men are tricky. And I'm gonna talk about what's going on with my brothers and try to protect them from the certain ladies too in another video. But what I'm talking to you right now, ladies, you have to understand something. We don't hate you, we love you. But until you love yourself, and I don't mean, listen, check this, all right? They say it's being, loving yourself is being selfish. That's not true. Loving yourself is not being selfish. Loving yourself is showing yourself that you will not let yourself get stomped on, or I'm sorry, your heart gets stomped on by any man who don't respect you. Ladies, you have to take time to yourself. Me and my brother had a talk about this. And he said, Zamal, we got to start spending time with ourselves as men. I mean, we got to start like reading and just meditating and just learning to, take in nature, all of those things. And that's the same thing y'all need to do. Because if y'all start doing that, you won't fall for every damn game that a brother gives to you. This is what real brothers is trying to say. Now, I'm not saying that those male chauvinistic brothers out there on YouTube or any other site ain't saying the same thing I'm saying, but they're not saying it with the meaning of what it means. They're just saying it to get you to go to them and try to holler at them, and all of a sudden they treat you like you're a slave. No, no, no. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you spend time to yourself, black woman, you'll have more time to think. Hold on, I gotta do part two.